Alright. Um... Three-player game. Very interesting board. So, villages aren't going to be important because there's basically only one terminal we might want. Fairgrounds might be... going to open Smuggler. Ironworks, I'm going to want to get ass silver. Loads of menageries. Governor is actually going to play pretty differently with the three-player because you're benefiting more than one person. Three players are playing the Governor, or two players are playing Governors. The third person's going to benefit quite a bit more. Oh, I guess I might want an Herbalist at some point too. Villages might be halfway important. So he's going to smuggle an Ironworks. Fine. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a menagerie and another smugglers here. I will get some villages at some point. I will get bazaars at some point. Looking to try to get my fairground count up to 6 already from the beginning. I think smuggling is going to be real important. So, and this is a bit disappointing. It's a total whiff on my smugglers, but oh well. I'm actually going to pick up a village here rather than the silver. Why? Well, I have a couple terminals. Do I want the silver? I probably want the silver over the village at this point. Yeah. I'm thinking about which one I'm going to want to prefer to Ironworks in a second, but silver's going to be better here. Okay. So there's a bazaar. Definitely want to prefer Venture before Royal Seal, but probably get a bazaar before either one. Herbalist at some point if I can scrounge one. If not, I'll probably eventually Ironworks one. I want to get a lot of menageries. So he's bought a Royal Seal. Is he going to... No, he doesn't have the core sensor to put... let's get the village. To put the copper back on top of this deck. So if I draw a copper with this menagerie, then I'll definitely be buying my Herbalist here in a sec. But we'll see what happens. Menageries are going to be what I want to load up on a lot here in a moment. So I already have my Royal Seal. Which is actually probably going to be about as good as Venture, especially at this point in the game. Venture will get better later after I get a gold, but it's not ever really going to be much better than silver in this game because I'm not going to have so much money. So I want to grab a menagerie and an Herbalist. Here I'll be able to top deck a gold. That'll be nice. Still need a bazaar and a governor and a venture. Interesting, he smuggled the Herbalist rather than the menagerie. And this is going to be a smuggled something. Do have to watch out for 3 pile endings at some point, menagerie, so I will at least be able to smuggle a menagerie with this, if nothing else. But if he buys a venture or a governor or a bazaar, then I'm going to smuggle that instead. He got the bazaar, so I'm going to smuggle that instead. Gold on my deck. Boom. Next order of business is the venture. Probably. Okay, he's able to hit his menagerie already. That's pretty good for him. And with 8, he could have bought a province already, which I probably would have done if I were him. But we'll see how this works out. Okay, he could be getting a 5 again here, and he does. He gets a Bazaar. So I'm going to be a little over on Bazaars probably, but that's okay. I'm going to pick up a Venture. Again, my Menageries aren't going to be able to hit. That's a little bit annoying. 7, Dion gets another gold. Okay. Travieso gets another silver. I'm going to get another Menagerie. Hey, here we go. Look at this fully gray hand. And Menagerie for sure can be used. So, once the Menageries are run out, I'm going to pick up probably more Smugglers. Maybe another Herbalist at some point, but terminals aren't going to really be an issue because I have quite a number of villages actually. So the only cards on the board that I don't have at this point are Governor, Fairgrounds, Curse, Duchy, and Province. So that's 4 that I'm missing out of the 17. Obviously by the time I get a Fairgrounds, it won't be. And by the time that... Okay, so there's another Menagerie. And 7 money. Could be a gold, could be a governor, could be a fairgrounds. Oh, and he has the royal seal. Okay. Could be a province. If he gets a province, I'll have to smuggle a menagerie. But he top decked a gold. So, okay. Bazaar. We will smuggle. Another gold is going to be important. Herbalist. Let's get me up to 7. Now, if I ironwork silver, I can buy me a province. That is what I think I want to do. Even though I'm not going to use the top deck ability. That is fine. Royal Seal goes on top for sure. Okay, so he can't smuggle. Well, he could smuggle. I guess I smuggled some stuff, and I gained some stuff off an ironworks. Their menageries are being much more successful than mine so far, which is a bit annoying, because I think I have a more varied deck. I think, but oh well. What am I missing now? Duchy, Governor, Curse, and Fairgrounds. That's 4. Meaning I can already start getting these fairgrounds, yeah. At some point I'll have to pick up a duchy or governor, but I don't anticipate that being much of a problem. 6 though, I'll top deck the governor. Because I can top deck it there, I think that's a good play. Now I actually don't think governor is going to be super important here, but yeah, well. Getting a little bit behind, but I can hopefully go after the fairgrounds, which are going to be 6 points for me now. Slow them down a little bit. I think I like my deck quality coming down the stretch here. This menagerie will be activated for me. He's getting another silver. More silvers at some point will be nice. Definitely if I can just smuggle them. Here, I'm just going to gain the gold so that I can buy the fairgrounds. So they gain more silvers, which is fine by me. Dion has gotten the governor. So there's another province, probably. Yup. Okay, this is easy call for me to get a fairgrounds and something here rather than not doing that. Menagerie probably still at this point. Gold on top. Okay. All these good cards means I'm going to want to cycle. Oh, probably another herbalist at some point soon is going to be nice here. He's got 10 money. I have a slight lead right now. Although he looks like he's going for getting more varied stuff that he can fairgrounds as well. And now I'm going to have this interesting decision. Do I want the provinces? Do I want the fairgrounds? I'm not sure. I definitely want to cycle here with eventual, with all these good cards already gone. Let's get the province. He has nothing that, well, that's another good reason, is he gets nothing to smuggle that way. Ooh, please, please smuggle a fairgrounds or something. That'd be awesome. It'd be so awesome. No, but he buys a province. Alas. Okay, so I can remodel this smugglers into a duchy. With nothing to smuggle there. Not giving them other benefits. He's trashing a copper. Not a big deal. Gonna buy an herbalist here. Okay, that's not much of a hand for him. That also protects my fairgrounds a little bit, because now I have 16 cards instead of just the 15. I have absolutely every card other than Curse. So that's a little nice. He can't smuggle anything, but he'd probably buy something that I'll want to smuggle. And then I'll have a choice as to what I want to get. So he's got at least 4. Oh no. Well, okay, no, that's only 7. So he gets a fairgrounds, which I can smuggle quite nicely. And that is worth 4 points to him. Great. Let's get a second smugglers again at this point. Good. Good, good. This is good. I can activate a menagerie again. There's another province for Dion. I have a 9-point lead. And Travioso gets a province. Does he top deck? Probably not. Okay, good. That's the right play from him. Okay, here definitely want to Ironworks the estate. Unfortunately, there is no no plus buy in my hand there, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. Nice. Ironworks the Curse. I see. Interesting play. Obviously trying to get the fairgrounds up. I don't think that's necessary though, buddy. You should be able to get stuff without having the Ironworks a Curse. Five. I expect him to buy a duchy. Should be good for him. He does. Okay, menagerie. Okay, I can smuggle a couple duchies. Right. Okay, I'm going to play for cards here. Looks like I'm getting 3 duchies this turn. That's okay. That is okay. And I'm okay with the cards helping them end the game. First of all, it's not going to be so good for their for them with well, for certain reasons, things. He should buy fairgrounds here because okay, he just unplayed all of his treasure. I don't understand that. You should buy fairgrounds here because the other thing's gonna help the game end. I'm gonna play village and herbalist and some money, and I'll at least be able to get a fairgrounds. He goes for the province, which is a definite mistake because this guy can end the game now with himself in second, which is what he does. Yeah. So I went Fairgrounds from the beginning there, and it paid off for me. Comments or questions on YouTube? Oh, look, this curse wasn't important here at 16. Could have been able to get something more useful and should have gotten the Fairgrounds over the province in the last turn, yada yada yada. Anyway, comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.